this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Young Avengers issue 9, and before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. First update is I have some exclusive comics for Comic Uno episode 11, which is the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And the exclusive comics are The Green Team issue 4 and FF issue 11. So if you want to go check out those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 11. Also, I'll be announcing my pull list for next week on Comic Uno episode 11. I'm going to do it in the beginning of the episode. So if you want to hear what I'm getting from Villains Month and everything, and what I hope I'll be reviewing, go to Comic Uno episode 11, which will be annotated. Also, I have a contest going on for my 3,000 subscribers, at least coming to 3,000 subscribers. I want you guys to pick a TV show or a comic book or both to vote for, and I'll put it in a raffle. That way I could do a review for one of your TV episodes and one of your comic book issue recommendations. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But I want a lot of votes. I want people to participate. So please comment on that video and that'll be annotated. But let's talk about Young Avengers issue 9. Let's talk about the cover here. I actually love this cover. I think it's cool. I love the white background, and we get to see hulking on the side, and I thought it was a really cool cover. It had some drama here on this cover. Did it get me excited? I haven't been excited for the series, honestly. I really love the Young Avengers. They're one of my favorite teams. I love these characters. Maybe not the newer characters, but I do love these characters. And it just doesn't feel the same as what Young Avengers used to be. It's very tropey, I would say, and that's what I've been saying. A lot of people think it's just, what I've heard of other people's opinions is that it's fun, you know, it's so teeny. But I'm a teen, you know, getting closer to not being a teen. But I'm still a teen, and I know that people don't say this. It's like, it's very trope-like here, and I think what Young Avengers used to be is that, yes, they were teenagers, but it was such a subtle teenagers that it wasn't tropey, and that's something that upsets me with Young Avengers, that it's so teen-like, and at least what they think is teen-like, and I don't feel is teen-like, and they kind of just shout it out at you, which doesn't make it fun for me, because it's not as subtle as it used to be, and, you know, make it part of the character. So that's some complaints I've been having with Young Avengers, but let's see if I like this issue. Alright, so in this issue we get to see the aftermath of Prodigy and Hulking kissing. So we can see how that relationship goes and see, now, does this affect Hulking and Wiccan's relationship? We'll have to see. So that's one of the cliffhangers that did happen. I don't know much about Prodigy, but I do know about Hulking. So Prodigy is a newer superhero. I've never really seen him before. Also, we get to see another story with Miss America and the whole crew, and they meet one of Loki's friends, and she seems like one of the enemies, and her name is Leah of Hell. So she is, I guess, part of the whole Thor mythology. I don't read Thor at all, so I don't know her character, but she seems not like a villain, but she definitely does not have the best relationship with Loki. And also we're jumping through dimensions. We saw the main villain of Hulking's mother, and that's pretty much what's going on. They're really jumping through dimensions. How do we defeat the mother? They still have no idea how to defeat it. They're jumping through realities, and all these different, I guess, Young Avengers from different realities pop out. Still haven't defeated the mother for after 9 issues. But the ending here is a little bit of a spoiler. It seems like Hulking and Wiccan separate. I don't know if they really break up, but they are taking some time off, so we'll have to see what happens with that. You know, we have seen their relationships struggle throughout this series, and I guess we get to see a little bit aftermath here with that. Still didn't love this issue, you know. I don't love the main story. You know, the characters are, you know, they're not as perfect as they used to be. I think they're at least telling the story. They feel a little bit more defined here. We get to see, you know, the Hulking and Wiccan story. We get to see a little bit of Loki's story, Kid Loki's story, who I really don't care about that much. I feel like they just made them pop into this series, and I don't, like, if you don't know these characters, you don't really care for them. And, you know, maybe that's the same thing for people that haven't read Young Avengers. Why should we care for these characters? They really just throw us in here. For me, I care for these characters because I've read Young Avengers, but why should I care about Kid Loki and Miss America? And again, for people that haven't read Young Avengers, why care for the other characters? I feel like we haven't explored that yet, and that's something that the series needs to explore. Especially if you're going to have these main stories with Kid Loki and Miss America. Let me care. So that's one complaint I do have with Young Avengers, and I've been having, that I want to feel connected to these characters. I just feel with this Mother series has been going on for way too long. It's a story arc that was fun for 3 issues, and then after that I'm like, wow, okay, this is going on for too long. And then the whole dimension stuff, it gets a little confusing, and I particularly don't love the dimension story, especially if you're having like 10,000 dimensions in one story and a 9-issue story arc. I think it makes it confusing, especially for people that haven't read Young Avengers. It just feels like a different title here. So I have to give this a 2.5. I love the art here, I really do. That's one thing I do like, is the art. I think the white worked really well here. That was really good. The characters look good. Although, I gotta say, her name's Leah, I think it is. She looks a lot like Kate. So I guess the girls look kind of the same. So she does look like Kate. I think there's another picture with her. Like, that's Kate with her hair up, and that's Leah. They have, like, the same shaped face. So that's my only complaint with the art. But most of the art is pretty good, and I think fits this series a lot. So that's one thing I do like about this series. But again, I'm going to have to give this a 2.5 and really think over, should I get this series anymore? You know, I really like Young Avengers, but this story arc is going to be going on for 10 issues now, and it seems like the next issue is going to be about it also. I don't know how long I could really stick with this story arc. Maybe I'll drop it until the story arc ends and then pick it up again. But I don't know. I don't want to drop Young Avengers because they're one of my favorite teams. But I haven't been really enjoying it either. So we'll have to see if I do pick it up anymore. We'll see. Tell me in the comments below if you think I should. But yeah, I give this a 2.5. It wasn't my worst pick of the week this week, but I didn't love it. So, yeah, I didn't really like it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rand Situations. And guys, don't forget to like me on Facebook. See you guys later. Bye.